So I think that when the Walmart cashier or your server at a restaurant starts to tell you that they just bought some or talk to you about it, that's when you sell.
Web3 is changing. The largest ticket seller in the world, Tesla. Elon Musk just changed his Twitter logo.
How do you feel about everything happening? Everybody's talking about we're in a bull market.
We've been in the bull market for a little bit.
Really?
I mean, since we've been going up since December.
Why do you think we're in a bull market? Because I disagree.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay. Tell me why.
Because we've been going up since December, and the charts almost, I mean, if you look back through a couple cycles, they're almost identical. And it's just the way that it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, April is the Bitcoin halving.
Yep.
And my birthday, so I'm pretty excited about that.
There you go. That's going to be a good month then.
And then after that, it's rocket time. So bull market doesn't mean that we just shoot up to the moon. If things do that, guess what? It just crashes back down.
Yeah.
But we've been gradually capitulating and going back up. And so new liquidity is coming into the space.
Yeah.
And when that starts to happen, the bull cycle has started.
Right.
We just don't feel it yet.
Yeah.
And we're still in like,
I mean, yeah, that's the 1 year chart.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. So Bitcoin
what
is.
What would you think?
6 months.
That's a 6 month chart.
So, okay.
I will say
we've been in the bull market about
Bitcoin is the best performing asset this year.
always.
It's up over 130%.
And the
year to
Bitcoin
date.
dominance. The
Yeah.
Bitcoin dominance is what you really need to look at. And it's dominating everything.
Yeah.
And it will probably for a while, because the way that I've learned that the cycles work is Bitcoin dominates, shoots up. Then you got your strong altcoins that come after that. Then you go your little altcoins, and then the meme coins, and mixed with NFTs. And then it all goes back down
Yeah.
again.
So I wouldn't say we're in a full bull run. I would say
Well, what do you define a bull run as?
I would define 2021 as a bull run, baby. That was the best time in the market where you had to be.
We're not going to see that again, though.
We're not going to. Well, you don't. I think we will see it in a different way.
I think we'll see it one last time.
One last time. And then after that, everything changes. This will be a solidified industry. We have BlackRock with their Bitcoin ETFs.
Yeah, a bunch of corporate and politics is involved. They turn the ship around because they missed the boat.
Right.
And it's going to be your last chance. And
Exactly.
It's game over.
Exactly.
But that's what we've all asked for.
The factors that you saw there, one thing you'll never see again, hopefully, I mean, if we do see it again, we're in bigger trouble than we thought as just a people on planet Earth, is the tripling of the money supply. Like, we printed $3 for every one that we had
That
before
is true.
and gave most of it to the public as a stimulus check, which they're just like, GameStop, Bitcoin, absolutely, you know? But then, like, so we're not going to see that again. But that's not to say that this institutional influx isn't going to cause like a massive spike. I think it will.
Because the bull run is actually ran by individuals. It's ran by the public.
Yes,
Like, they're the ones that are putting in a little bit here, a little bit there, because all that adds up. The big corporate guys, most of those guys are buying their Bitcoin off chain anyway, so you don't even see it on the charts.
Right.
And
It's more normalized.
yeah, so I think that when the Walmart cashier or your server at a restaurant starts to tell you that they just bought some or talk to you about it, that's when you sell.
Yeah. The when Lambo people, when those people come back, we're in a bull run. I think this is what I think. I think we're very close to it. I think that over the past year, we have seen increased confidence in it. I think the reason we're not fully in it is because back in 2021, it was printing money. And I agree, the money supply was, a big factor in that. But I think that you didn't have to have a brain cell to make money in crypto. And I don't necessarily think we'll see that again because adoption is different nowadays. But I do think there will be a time again where you have NFTs, you have crypto coins, and you have the metaverse all dominating mainstream media, mainstream culture, and just mainstream conversations where, you're talking to a normal person like a server, and they actually are either aware of what cryptocurrency is, what Web3 is, or they're using it themselves. And I don't think we've reached that point still. I think there are people who are still hesitant, who still think it's a scam. And I don't think that adoption has reached the same levels that we saw in 2021, where people were like, wow, this is
Not
the
even
real
close.
deal. Not even close.
No. I would say by next December,
For sure.
we should probably be about 30% on the way up.
Historically, what the charts are saying is that by next November, it'll be this 3-year cycle in which we will see probably new all-time highs in the crypto market. And by early, 2025 will be probably new all-time highs and time for you to sell for sure.
Yeah. I mean, ETH hit over $2,100
Today.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Cardano's 37 cents.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's trading over 36,000.
It's crazy to see.
Been a good 3 weeks.
Yeah, it has been. The past couple of weeks particularly have been really good. And it's crazy because you can feel it. Like when you're on Twitter or you're on Instagram, like you can feel the environment within these social platforms completely change. I mean, today I was spending a lot of time on Twitter and I just felt it. Like it's this rush. It's like everybody's excited. The energy is good. Everyone's posting. It's like all these people have come back. And, I think we are right on the cusp of it. And I think that we're in this 8-day window for the SEC to approve an ETF. And if this thing gets approved, whenever it gets approved, it will be approved. When it happens, that's the bull run. The floodgates will open. Mass adoption will happen. And I believe that a big allocation of capital will come into this market and it will forever solidify cryptocurrency as, this new industry that people are really confident in and that people can trust.
Yeah, I don't think that we'll see that until next year.
Yeah, I mean,
even if the ETF is approved, there's a lot of formalities that have to go in before, somebody's grandma goes to their banker and buys some Bitcoin.
Well, let me ask you this. How do you think, for both of you, how do you think the current global economy and global situations will affect the possibility of a crypto bull run?
Well, I think that the worse it gets, the better it is for crypto.
Why is that?
Because it's a hedge against inflation, and people want to store their money somewhere that's
but
not
want money if
affect
they don't
it.
have it.
Well, they got to lose it first.
Yeah.
So if it starts to happen, then you take that money and put it somewhere else. Or you could take Michael Saylor's strategy, and what he's doing is he's leveraging his US dollar that's been going down since the 70s to buy more Bitcoin, and he's running it just almost like real estate. So his net worth goes up, so then he gets to borrow more money. He's borrowing more USD and putting it into Bitcoin that's running up higher, faster than, the interest that he would have to pay.
Right.
So he's basically transferring his wealth into cryptocurrency. And when everybody else starts to figure out, oh, yeah, that's the right thing to do, then they'll start to do it too. And so most of the people are causing FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, that want to get in right now. Like, your Jamie Dimons from Chase Bank. Well, they have a coin already and they've been buying it. The blockchain tells you what they've been buying.
Right.
They've been buying it for years. And then he's threatening to fire somebody if they buy it, right? Like they're accumulating it. The credit card companies, MasterCard, Visa, they're all accumulating it right now. And so think about the .com when it happened. Well, they fudded everybody. People didn't know about the internet. They're learning. Who bought the bags? Like if everybody sold and it dropped, who bought them? Somebody has to buy if you're going to sell, right? It was the companies. And Mark Cuban, he owns the Dallas Mavericks because of the .com boom, right? So the people that are here, just the proximity alone, you're going to win if you can control your emotions and just hodl.
Hey, thanks for watching The Merge. We've got a ton more stuff for you to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. Check us out.